So I'm here with Avery, Emma, and Shane. They're all sixth graders this year, and they've been in the 3D printing program for 2 years?
2 years.
2 years.
Okay, so I'm going to ask them a few questions. So first one, what are some projects that you remember doing that you really enjoyed? Avery, you want to start?
Yeah. Well, I remember this one thing I did. I had school supplies, and I felt like putting them in a container so that I could carry it around with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually ended up making a round container and 3D printing that, and then making a cap to go on it.
Excellent. Emma, what's your favorite project you've made?
My favorite one would have to be probably the Easter basket because it looks cool with the weave.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Okay, where'd you find that weave pattern?
I found it in the shape generators on Tinkercad.
Good. And you taught me something when you did that. Shane, what was your favorite project?
Probably my favorite project was me making a log cabin. I took cylinders from Tinkercad, stretched them out, and put them together in a log cabin format, and put a roof on it, and it came out pretty good.
Okay. Next question. And I know we've had a lot of challenges 3D printing, and I know I've trained Avery on taking some of the student projects and putting them to print. So Avery, can you talk a little bit about some of the problems you've had with other students' projects that they wanted you to print?
So the first one, when I went to go build it, I pressed print and it would say file not matched.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go back onto my laptop and re-download it again onto the pen drive. Then it would work most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And another problem I had was the filament would get stuck in the 3D printer sometimes. So I had to print with that filament in just a little bit, and then I would be able to pull it out.
Okay. Any other problems that you can remember?
Nope.
Sometimes the kids' projects, though, when they came to you,
They were off the ground.
right, they were off the
Yeah.
plate, so we had a hard time with that. And they
Yeah.
had to give them back to them so that they could rebuild.
Yeah.
Emma, have you had any challenges with printing?
Yes, I tried to make a nut and bolt, and I haven't gotten it yet because it doesn't match up like I want it to, and it doesn't turn. And also, a lot of things break if it's too thin. So if you want something thin, you have to really reinforce it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. And Shane?
A lot of challenges on mine were actually how sturdy the pieces are. Some of them could break.
Mm-hmm.
Another challenge, if I can say multiple, is the time that it takes to print. That takes a long time. Like, some projects can take up 5-6 hours.
Right.
And it's a lot of money also. Filming costs a lot of money.
Right.
It's a
Okay.
big challenge actually getting.
Okay. Last question is, have you, because you've been exposed to 3D printing, do you now think of different job opportunities that you might have because you know how to do this? Shane, start with you.
It's actually brought in that side of me that actually makes, like, imagine and make it come, like, you can build whatever you want and make it come to life, kind of. It's actually making me want to become an architect or an engineer. It's pretty interesting how it works, and I like to build stuff. And
All right, Emma.
That having 3D printing has played a role because I want to be someone who designs things like houses and the insides and outsides. So yeah, and I like to be an engineer.
Yeah.
Avery, how about you?
It's the same thing with me with Emma because I like building stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And 3D printing has helped me a lot because I've learned challenges that happen when you're trying to build something.
Right.
And I feel like I want to build houses when I'm older, and that'd be really cool.
Very good. Well, thank you for interviewing with me today.
you're welcome.